game? Okay, I'll come help you. Good morning, guys. I've already got my kids to school. Mace is home today, so he goes every other day, which he has been waking up and asking me like if he can go to school, and I'm like, you don't have school today, and he's like, but I want to go, so that might change. I actually just got home from the most epic weekend of my entire life. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I am serious, you guys. Like, I was so surprised and so shocked. When I think of this weekend, I am lost for words. Like, I cannot believe that that was my birthday trip. It was seriously just the most epic weekend of my life. A little rundown, my sister surprised me the night before. My friends took me out to sushi, which is my favorite food ever, and she comes walking up behind me at the restaurant. We got to come back here and we all like hung out, and she got to like see my kids. And then the next morning they were like, pack your bags, we're leaving. So I took my kids to school that morning and I packed my bag, and then my best friend Jessica came and picked us up. They instantly took me to breakfast and surprised me with another one of my good friends at one of my favorite breakfast spots. And then after we were done, they surprised me with going and getting pedicures, and then straight from there we went straight to the airport. The entire ride to the airport though, I had no idea where we were going. They were like, get ready for your long road trip, and then I kind of like caught on that we were going to the airport. We made it to the airport and they checked in and made me wait on the side, and then literally up until the gate I still had no idea. As we're walking through and looking at all the gates, they're like, it would read like Colorado, and so I'd be like, is it Colorado? And they'd be like, no. We get to the very last gate and it says Hawaii, and if you don't know, I'm from Hawaii. I recently moved from Hawaii 3 years ago, and so I was like, are we going to Hawaii? And they were like, yes. And I'm like, no freaking way, like my sister just came from there. And they're like, just kidding, we're gonna walk to the other end and it's on the other side of the airport. I start reading them, and then I finally find out we're going to Palm Springs, which has been a dream of mine. My dad is from Palm Springs. He grew up there. I've always just wanted to do things in Palm Springs. It's very like old vintage, which is so my style. On the airplane, they had the flight attendant sing happy birthday to me on the entire flight. So then when we got off, they had an Uber just waiting for us, and they took me to the hotel. We stayed at the Sagualo, which is one of like the nicest hotels in Palm Springs. My girlfriend checked in, and then we headed straight to our room. She was putting the card in the wrong way, and then opens the door from the inside, and it was my best friend from San Diego in the room, fully decorated, the cutest room, like every little detail. There was goodie bags, it was water bottles from my favorite show, like fresh flowers everywhere. And then instantly they're like, we need to get ready and we're going to dinner. We went and ate dinner. We got back up to the room, so they made me go into a room. They come walking in with matching pajamas, singing to me. So then we end up going to bed. We wake up to a planned yoga, which so iconic, so neat. Thought I could clean while telling this story, but it's a little hard. Straight from yoga, we got into an Uber, and they had like their famous breakfast spot in Palm Springs. So good. It was so good. I got my favorite like banana Nutella crepes and like a cute coffee. From there, we got straight back to our room, and they're like, we have reservations at 2 o'clock, and by this time it was like 11. And they're like, by the way, we're wearing pink. They had 10 pink outfits laid on the bed for me to choose. I ended up picking a dress, went downstairs to our lobby, and I look up and I see a ton of performers, and I realized we are going to a show, which I had found out that's what like our hotel is known for. So we went back up to the room, and they said we have dinner reservations at a really fancy dinner place. We got ready for dinner, which was the most fanciest. I don't do fancy restaurants. Oh, rewind a little bit. When we got back from yoga and breakfast, my friend comes walking, another friend, and I was like, oh my god, how cool. So we get home from dinner, and then the next morning they pull out an entire list of black outfits, and they said it's now like the death of my 20s. It had a very, like they said, fancy breakfast spot that like it's known for. So we went and did that. We did some shopping, and then from there we went to the aerial tram. So we Ubered it to the tram, and we like took a tram to the top of the mountain. We ended up having a fancy lunch up there and drinks. So beautiful. From there we got back, and they had nighttime black outfits, and like they had these cute little glasses that said like rest in peace. We just like all hung out and just like got ready for dinner. They said, okay, our Uber's here, and I'm like, oh my god, okay. So we like get in the Uber, and they take us to this giant Marilyn Monroe statue. And if you know my love for Marilyn Monroe, this was unreal. And then straight from there we went to dinner, finished up the night with that. It was like super fancy. At dinner they brought a 30 sparkling candle, and then the next morning I had to like wake up super early and I said my goodbyes to everyone. It was the most special, thoughtful trip of my life. It meant so much to me. Yes, baby. All right, I officially need to get to work. I'm going to clean. I love when my kids come home from school to like a spotless house. So okay, as soon as I'm done cleaning the entire kitchen, I have to bust out a lunch for him. I'm gonna put him to bed, and then I actually have something fun we're gonna do. I love you. Okay, I'm actually so excited. This just came in perfect timing. I just put Mace to bed. I actually needed to order my kids some more school supplies. I cannot believe it. Like, I feel like I am just on the school supply train. Their teachers sent out a wish list of some items that they still need. So I needed to pick up some glue. Anyways, Walmart has the best deals on school supplies. I love Walmart for that. I got almost all their school supplies there. Their teachers wanted some glue sticks. Mace's teacher asked for some watercolor. I got these actually for me. I'm about to do this project. I'll share in a sec. But I also got some markers. They needed some more paper. This is going to be sent to their school. No, seriously, like, I have never been more excited. I am the ultimate crafty mama, if you guys have been following me here for a moment. Thank you again so much to Walmart for sponsoring today's video, and got this delivered straight to my door on walmart.com. And I've seen these done a few different ways, but let me show you why I like these so much. These are clear boxes. I just really like the aesthetic of this. I feel like it's very timeless. So we are going to be making keepsake boxes. I've always wanted to do this for my kids, and it wasn't until I saw these clear boxes did I run to Walmart and get these. So I got one set of like a design folder. This will kind of be like the front of their box. So for Ayla, I'm going to do pink. This one for Law, Mace. Literally I'm obsessed so far. So Ayla has like more of like the pinkish theme. I went with blue for La'a, and then greens and grays for Mace. Got them all organized. This is what I've come up with. By the way, these are the best markers I have ever used in my entire life. Okay, this is what it looks like all finished. I did it 3 different ways to show you guys. Ayla's is more like a zigzag. We did La'a raising the bar this way and Mace this way. This is what I have so far. I know I have more for Ayla and Law. Their teacher both gave me books. Their preschool year, so I would like to add that. I have some pretty cool stuff. Ayla's dancing award from school. She has so many awards in here. Like, I was shocked. From dance, from school. His medal that he got when he walked across the stage when he graduated preschool. I have his very first artwork he ever brought home with his first day of school hat. I also picked up these vinyl stickers. Excited for them. These are probably my favorite things I've ever made. And I'm so happy I went with like least amount of folders. It's pretty full already. And like, we've got many years to go. Push it. She still has like tons of room. I've been wanting to do these for so long for them. There was some things that I was like questionable about who it belonged to. And so I love that I have a home for it. So now when they bring home something, I'm not like saving it in like a big folder. I'm gonna have everything that I used linked down below in my description, as well as like some other school supplies that I picked up. I'm gonna link everything for you guys. Daddy just came home. He got up early today.
And we're on the road.
I took a little
water.
I showed the kids their boxes. Did you love it? She was so excited. I literally miss you guys so much. I literally have the most grateful heart I could ever explain. Thank you guys so much for watching. It means the absolute world to me. I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in our next video. Bye guys.